Okay, so you've given us this fantastic stack of sources on the Indian food industry. And trust me, this deep dive, it's going to reveal a story that goes, well, way beyond just what's on your dinner plate. Our mission today is really to unpack the rapid transformation happening, its huge economic impact, and the immense opportunities bubbling up. It shows how India is, fast becoming a global food
It
powerhouse.
absolutely is. It's a massive economic engine, often underestimated, I'd say. This isn't just about, well, feeding a nation. It's a sector that's absolutely crucial for national growth. And it's undergoing this fundamental shift, positioning it for just incredible expansion. Understanding this, it's key for you to grasp not just India's economy, but global food trends too.
Right. To really get a handle on this transformation, let's start with the sheer scale. It's kind of mind-boggling. The overall Indian food market, it was nearly $500 billion in 2024,
Mm.
and it's projected to more than double. We're talking over $1 trillion by 2032. That's not just growth. It's a monumental economic shift. And if you drill down, the food processing market alone anticipated to reach over 65 trillion Indian rupees by 2033, growing at what, 8.38% compound annual growth rate?
Right.
The AGR. That's pretty robust.
It is. And what's truly remarkable here is its dual contribution. It affects the whole economy. It adds almost 9% to India's manufacturing gross value added. That's GVA, essentially its economic output.
Yeah.
And a similar amount, about 8.39% to its agriculture GVA. So it highlights its role as this crucial sort of dual economic engine.
Dual engine, yeah.
Plus, it's a massive job creator, huge, employing an estimated 7 million people. That makes it the fifth largest industry in India's manufacturing segment. This impact is critical. Critical for reducing those big post-harvest losses we hear about and, importantly, stabilizing farmer incomes.
Okay, these numbers are compelling, definitely. But what's actually driving this explosive growth? This is where it gets really interesting, I think. First, huge changes in consumer preferences. Busy urban lifestyles, they're fueling massive demand for convenience. Things like ready-to-eat meals, app-based delivery. I mean, get this. Platforms like Swiggy and Zomato, they're handling peak orders of 7,100 and 9,000 per minute.
Per minute. Incredible numbers.
Right. And second, there's this significant shift towards health and wellness. Consumers are actively seeking out organic, natural, fortified products. The organic food market, for example, is projected to grow over 20% annually. That's huge. And it's quite telling, isn't it? The regional dishes like biryani are now outselling pizzas and burgers on these online platforms. Really highlights the power of local taste, even in the digital age.
Absolutely. And this consumer evolution, it's powerfully amplified by tech advancements. The rise of cloud kitchens, for instance, delivery-only kitchens. They're projected to grow by about 17% over the next few years, revolutionizing food service, dramatically improving efficiency.
Cloud kitchens, right.
And we're seeing AI tools, robotic arms, being used for customized meal prep
Right.
on an unprecedented scale. And let's not forget the basics. Rising urbanization, increasing disposable incomes. This fundamentally alters what and how Indians consume food. It drives demand for more value-added products, more dining-out experiences.
But, okay, this incredible growth story, it's not without its hurdles, right? There are challenges. Consider this striking inefficiency. India processes less than 10% of its total agricultural output. Less than 10%. That leads to substantial food wastage. For instance, 30 to 35% of onions just wasted, often due to poor cold storage.
Such a waste.
Yeah, it just reveals this immense untapped potential, doesn't it, if they could just address that. We're also talking fragmented supply chains, high transaction costs, and significant skill gaps. Almost half the workforce in agri-food processing lacks formal training, about 44%.
Right. So given these challenges, what's being done? How do you accelerate this transformation? Well, the good news is the government isn't just, sitting back. Policies like the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana, quite a mouthful, are actively investing in modern infrastructure, cold chains, these mega food parks, all crucial for efficiency.
Okay, so infrastructure investment.
Yes. And then there's a Production-Linked Incentive Scheme, PLI. That's designed to create global food champions, boost domestic manufacturing. And critically, India allows 100% foreign direct investment FDI in food processing and retail. This isn't just about capital, though. It's about attracting advanced tech, modern management, global quality standards, all essential for, a real sustainable transformation.
So there you have it then, a deep dive into the Indian food industry, a truly dynamic, high-growth sector, undergoing this profound transformation right before our eyes, really, from farm to table.
And this raises an important question, I think, for you to consider. Given India's incredibly rich traditional food wisdom, which inherently promotes sustainable practices, right? Like
Yeah.
fermentation, local sourcing, even upcycling food waste into new products. Ancient methods, really. How can this industry truly leverage these methods to innovate, to lead globally in health and eco-conscious food? How does it differentiate itself beyond just